Okay, look, I want you to look at this here. We see this here. Human rights worker claims that a deadly flesh-eating bug pictured is spreading across Syria. Is that your new excuse for going in there? Because really, what's really important here is the fact that it's a woman, the fact that it's in black, and the fact that it's this purple. Now, why is that important? Why is that important? Because the Phoenicians were known as the purple people. That it's their color, but it's not because it's even a better excuse for them to go in there and keep bombing. Okay, so let's just get rid of that picture. All right, that's bullshit. But what I want to show you is, remember this here where it said, "Oh, you never dad." Remember? Okay, so here's a card that was made out for this little kid that supposedly was shot. But what's important is right here. There's two places on here especially. You see where it says "I love you, Cush"? Okay, this is the first one. Who was Cush? Cush is the son of a guy by the name of Ham, which is interesting because Jews don't eat ham. And the reason for that is because there's some bullshit old biblical story that because Ham was one of Noah's sons, and then Noah supposedly got drunk and fell asleep naked, and his kid walked in and saw him naked, and so he said, "Oh, you saw me naked, so you've been cursed." And so he went out. So he's affiliated. It's along the same line of Cain. So if we look at the story, hang on a second, you're going to see it's going to be the same story it always was. Okay, same as it ever was. Okay, so we see it says Ham laughed at his father. At his father's shame, and did not cover it, but laughed about it and mocked it. So supposedly he walked in, saw his old man naked after he got drunk and fell down, and he got cursed. Okay, ancient commentaries, okay, also debate that seeing someone naked meant to have sex with that person. Oh, so we got some rumpy-pumpy going on here. The same idea was raised in the 3rd century in Babylonian Talmud, who argue that Ham either castrated or sodomized him. Now, where have we seen that story before? The same explanations are found in the Greek translation of the Bible, which replaced the word "see" with another word denotating homosexual relations. The castration theory has a modern counterpart in suggested parallels found in the castration of Uranus and Cronus, and the Hittite myth of the supreme god Anu, whose genitals were bitten off by his rebel son, and the cupbearer Kumarbi, who after rejoiced and laughed, and Anu cursed him. It's the story of Saturn and his old man cutting off his balls. Okay? But it's interesting here. Modern scholars have suggested to uncover the nakedness of a man means to have sex with that man's wife. So there's two stories going on here. Having sex. Let's do this. To have sex with that man's wife. And the castration theory right? We all know these stories, or at least you should by now, for fuck's sake. Okay, so there's two stories there. If Ham had sex with his mother, let's put that down there. If Ham had sex with his mother, and Canaan was produced of this forbidden union, it could explain why the curse falls on his son. The weakness, however, is that Genesis was Ham seeing his father naked, not uncovering it. Well, there's some pretty damning information here, because you see this over here? This is Posner's mommy, Noah's mother. See it right there? And here's a little fat little bastard, Noah Posner. No, I don't have any pity on these kids. Sorry, it's just not me. Because I know that all of this is bullshit, and it's contrite, and it's got the world in an upheaval, and the world has no idea what the fuck is going on. So this is on their Facebook page, which has long been taken off after I started digging into that shit. But let's see what it says. It says over here, if Ham had sex with his mother and Canaan was a production of this forbidden union, it could explain the curse that falls on his son. Let's see. Here's the mother, here's the son, and here's what she writes. The black comb O. It's precious. Mother and son X. Why would you put that on your Facebook page? It's saying it's precious. Sounds perverted to me. I'm just saying is all. So this whole thing here, love you Kush, right? And they're showing this black kid. I told you that whole area were black people. They're not these white fake fuckers that are in there now. Okay? So this Ham, Kush, is one of the sons of Noah. Or Ham was the son, and then Cush was the son of Ham. So you know the Jews don't eat ham. So probably it's related to this. But whatever. That's for another discussion another time. So there's another bit to this thing right here, and I haven't gone through the whole thing, but this one is very disturbing. Let's get rid of the Taishan shit. Let's move that out of there. And then we'll get rid of this. Because I don't want any of that crap in there. You see where it says, rest in peace, Ephraim? Ephraim. Okay, that's pretty important, because that dictates a specific country, and it's a stipulation, not a stipulation, but a question about who it is. But it's one of the two, and I'm about to show you. So I'm going to cut some of this out of here so that you can read it without any interruption. And let me bring this down here to this. Smaller letters. Hopefully I can get it all in there. Paste. You see here where it says rest in peace, Ephraim. E-P-H-R-A-I-M. E-P-H-R-A-I-M. You see it's the same? See it's the same? This is some serious shit here, because there ain't nobody with that name. That's absolutely a message to somebody. So let's move that down here. Maybe flip it a little bit. You can see the name. E-P-H-R-A-I-M. Clearly, Ephraim is the leading tribe of Great Britain and the Commonwealth of Nations. At first of the birthright, Ephraim, Britain became the greatest, richest power on earth. For this reason, as well as many others, Great Britain is identified as Ephraim, the first known as the bull, a symbol of Great Britain. So that's Deuteronomy 33:17. So it's always open. Now there's a brother to Ephraim, which is called Manasseh, which is the United States. By biblical law, in the way that they've written everything up, England or the UK, whatever, and America are the Egyptian stepchildren of Israel. And this is why we have no choice but to back them up. Legally, we have to because they're like the 51st state of the United States. But this goes all the way back to this shit right here. This isn't by chance. This whole thing about Ham and Kush writing, good luck Kush and all of that bullshit. Okay? It's garbage. I'm not saying this is garbage. This is probably pretty prophetic because whoever sat down and made that definitely was leaving a message. Is definitely leaving a message. And I just wanted to show you. See this mother and son X? Well, we know what the X is. That's the whole Saturnian thing. That's their logo. That's their seal. Mother and son. Earth is the mother of Saturn. It's not the other way around. Mother Earth. Mother Earth is the mother of this. Is the mother of Saturn. But I want to show you something, just clearly to show you that nothing happens by accident. Here's the picture. I saved this a long, long time ago. As a matter of fact, I could probably tell you the date that I did if I went into properties. But what's interesting is, it's the mother and son X. It's precious. And let's see. This is the picture I took, and let's see the number of the picture. Untitled 2333. What are the odds that it's untitled 2333? Okay. All of that stuff that we found in the house, the black comb circle, it's just loaded with stuff. And then the mother going, you never dad. All of this stuff. Well, she wasn't lying. This concerns me because I have friends in England, and innocent people shouldn't have to suffer for the stupidity of the others. Unfortunately, that's not the way it seems the Creator to see stuff. The fucks that are the fucks that. Do you remember I showed you? Ephraim is really highly associated with the Edomites, which is, the ones that are behind this. I'm pretty sure they're the ones that are doing all of this stuff. And I think this is the old man saying, goodbye. We've had enough of your bullshit. We'll see. Everything is subjective when it comes to this type of stuff. But my point is, you'll find stuff that says the United States is Ephraim. So I don't want to, just say this is set in stone and this is the way it is. I find it very weird that the mother of Noah Posner would say it's precious, mother and son X. That sounds very sexual to me, and it just happens to go along with this over here. They talk about Uranus and Kronos, and he cut off his dad's balls, but they don't really tell you. It's probably because he was doing his mom and he got jealous because he wanted to have the power. It's always about power. So take this for what it is. I'm just telling you, I could go way into way more depth. But Cush and Ephraim and the whole lineage of Cain, it's too much. Let me show you one more thing. Let me pull it up. Just why I'm showing you that nothing is. This is the shit that's going on over there right now. You see where it says current? It says current 333. See where it says current 333? Right here. You see what says chaos, disorder, magic, current 333. You got the 333 here. And the mother and son, how precious it is. All this fucking symbol is here. This thing. Well, people say that's anarchy. Well, that's what it's come to mean. But if you really look at it, all it really is. It's a pyramid. Okay, it's a pyramid. You'll see this. One of these is at the gas station on the ground. Okay? And what they've done is they put a line through it like this because there's Saturn and there's the pyramid. It always comes up to the same thing. It's always the same fucking thing. Current 333 magic. 333. You know, here's the fuck you hate. Be evil, all of that stuff. I mean, it's straight up evil. It's about one group claiming they're the right ones, and it's about another group claiming that they are. I told you, it's the same story. It's the same story over and over and over. Two brothers against each other, the right pillar and the left pillar. Unfortunately, people are dying because of it. Nobody put rest in peace, Cush, and goodbye, Ephraim. Ephraim is definitely either the United States or Britain. There's a lot of evidence that says it's Britain, but there's some that say the United States, and it's flipped that England is Manasseh, but whatever. It's one of the two. Okay, because it has to do with this whole fake takeover of property by way of deception from a long, long time ago. It's a big story. Come back around again. All of this bullshit on the news and all of this shooting, I showed you with the fucking redhead fucking passing code with her fucking fingers. Those are the Edomites. But not every redhead is evil. It's just this specific lineage. They just use their red hair as their logo. It doesn't mean that every person with red hair is involved. It's like Smith & Wesson makes pistols, but not everybody at Smith & Wesson carries a pistol. Okay, so it doesn't mean everybody with red hair is evil. It does tell you that the ones that are in the news that are doing all of this crap are evil, because they damn sure ain't got your interests at heart. You know, stay tuned. We'll see what happens in the next fake fucking bullshit thing they do to try and lead people down the path to fucking destruction. It's coming. Every day it's something new. Oh, more shootings. Oh, it's terrible. What will we do? Fucking uneducated, uninformed, not want to study, don't care, believe everything you see. This is what you get right here. This is what you get because you're helping create this. So good on you, you dumb shits.